Hello and welcome to LFC Focus. It is FIFA 17 Prediction Show time. Liverpool are back with their first competitive game of the Premier League season against Watford, and as I did last season, I'm going to be predicting the result of this game on FIFA 17. Sadly, FIFA 18 is not out yet. That's going to take a tiny bit longer, late September or something like that. That's going to come out, so it is going to be slightly inaccurate, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. But jumping in with the starting 11, in goal first of all, we have got Simon Mignolet, because Jurgen Klopp's had go with all of his goalkeepers during summer, and while none of them have looked terrible, none of them have looked amazing, they've all just kind of been neither here nor there. And I think Mignolet, you know, he's the trusted Premier League goalkeeper. He's got more experience in the top flight than our other two goalkeepers. He's a bit older and, you know, arguably a bit wiser than them. You know, that's still up for debate, how good Simon Mignolet is as a goalkeeper. But I think Jurgen Klopp is going to trust him in this match. Moving on, right back, Alexander-Arnold. Obviously no Nathaniel Klein. I think Alexander-Arnold is going to be the replacement, and I don't think any of us have a big problem with that. Then you have Liverpool's current first choice centre-back pairing, Joel Matip and Dejan Lovren. Let's switch them round. And then on the left flank, the comeback king himself, Alberto Moreno. I do think he's going to start this game. It's up for debate whether or not he deserves to start this game. He's obviously made a bit of a comeback in pre-season and put in some decent performances. Whether or not that's enough to win back his place just off the back of that, I think, you know, it depends on your own opinion. But I think Jurgen Klopp is certainly looking to put Alberto Moreno back in his starting 11 for this game. The midfield, you got Jordan Henderson in the defensive role, Emre Can on the other side of him, and Georginio Wijnaldum. I did say in yesterday's video that I thought Coutinho would probably start this game. However, news that's come out today is saying that he's actually going to miss the trips, which is, you know, very sad, but we're going to have to be able to cope without him, aren't we? We're not going to be able to rely on him every single game this season. And then, of course, you've got the front three. You've got the Senegalese nuclear missile himself, Sadio Mane, the gegenpressing machine, Roberto Firmino, and Speedy Gonzalez, Egyptian Messi, Mohamed Salah. So a strong starting 11. I'll be absolutely fine with Liverpool putting that 11 out during the game. Let me know your thoughts on it, whether or not you think that it needs to be better. I'd personally quite like to see Adam Lallana in there as well. Obviously he's injured. I'd quite like to see Coutinho as well. He's injured. There's the bench for any of you who are interested. No big surprises there. I think Robertson will probably come on at some point during this game, provided it's going well, because I think Klopp will want him to be his first choice left back as soon as possible, but he just needs a tiny bit more time, I think, to adapt to playing for Liverpool. Right, so going into this match, my own feelings about this game personally, I'm optimistic, because I think I said in yesterday's video, if you haven't seen that already, then do check it out. I've given 3 reasons why I think Liverpool will beat Watford, so I am fairly confident. And I know there are people who are worried. I know there are people who think that this is a potential banana skin, that this could, you know, put a dampener on the start of our season. But if you're worried about playing Watford away on opening day, then football's not for you, if you ask me. I mean, if this is giving you the willies, then you're not cut out for a Premier League season, I'm afraid, because it will get a lot more stressful than this. So this is just the beginning, but let's see how Liverpool can do. I'm going to switch straight to attacking as we get things going. Ooh, you're in space, Alexander-Arnold. Also, this being FIFA 17, the squad numbers are all wrong. That's just another thing that's out of my control, I'm afraid, because I had to transfer the players manually. You'll be pleased to know I even manually transferred a couple of Watford players. I have put Andre Gray there. I still don't think his signing's been officially announced, but they probably will get that over the line in time for this game. And I've put the effort in, you'll be pleased to know. No expense has been spared. Here he goes. Speedy Gonzalez, Mo Salah. Oh my god.
You're shit!
I told him to pass it in the middle. I told him to pass it in the middle. That wasn't my fault. You know, I am not the biggest fan of FIFA 17, and I'm very excited for FIFA 18, and I'm just hoping that it's better and more fun, to be honest, because FIFA 17 is okay, but I don't enjoy playing it that much. It's not an enjoyable game for me personally. Mo Salah, oh my god, he's so fast. He is so fast. Emre Can, ooh, that wasn't bad. I probably could have taken a touch there. I was in a little bit more space. I probably could have taken a touch and kept the shot down a little bit more, but good start, I think. It will be very interesting to see how Moreno gets on in this game, because like I said, I do think he will start, and it'll be interesting to see, you know, whether or not he's any good. because I think it was a bit unfair to throw him in at the deep end against Arsenal at the start of last season. That's not really the kind of game that suits Moreno. I think this will suit him a lot more. And I think when we play Arsenal at home this season in August, I think we will play Milner. We will try and go a little bit more defensive with our fullbacks. But in these games, Moreno, if you ask me, he's better than James Milner dealing with a counter-attack. This is something that Liverpool are going to have to do, because Watford are probably going to defend, but Marco Silva is the name of their manager. He does like to play football, so I expect Watford to have a little bit of a go at us still. Is he offside? Is he? Oh, he is. Okay. Cool. But yeah, I expect Watford to have a little bit of a go at us during the game. I think there may even be periods of the game when they do put us under pressure and we are under the cosh a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see how we cope with that. And obviously the whole physical prowess, Andre Gray, Troy Deeney issue that we always have. Tackle. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Good save from Simon Mignolet. That's why he's in the team. I mean, Mignolet, he impressed at the end of last season, but he's done that in the past. He's had little patches where he's done well, and then he's gone back to being the Mignolet that we all know and hate. So it'll be interesting to see whether Mignolet can keep up a consistently good level of form throughout the season. I mean, at the age that he is now, he's getting to the age where he needs to start being consistently performing at his very top level. He's too... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Whittering on too much there. Mignolet did a bit of an old-fashioned Mignolet there, of diving for the ball, punching it, and sort of making a mess of things. None of that, please. I'm open. I'm so open. Mignolet's keeping me in the game here. I've just been slagging him off, but he has been keeping me in the game so far. Go, 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 go. Put a pass in. Go on. Oh, how'd you not get it on target? You're so close, Bobby. Oh dear, oh dear. This is what I mean about FIFA 17. Is it's just... Oh, hello. Never mind, never mind. Are we going to... What was that? What was that? Bobby, come on. Lad, sort it out. Okay, just had a shot. Oh my god, Bobby, what are you doing? He's been awful this game. He's been terrible. Bobby Firmino is not on it today. Unfortunately, I don't have Daniel Sturridge on the bench either, because he is, with Coutinho, also not available for this game. So I'm going to have to do without him. I've got Solanke and Origi on the bench. Origi's better rated on the game, but I will probably bring on Solanke simply because that's probably what will happen in real life, I imagine. Get there. Oh my god. Oh, it's Troy Deeney as well. Oh no. Okie dokie. And right before half time as well. Smashing. Cool. Half time, 1-0 down. I wasn't necessarily terrible during that half. I think I conceded too many chances. I struggled to... I now do sound terrible. Didn't create too many chances, but it wasn't a bad performance. Do I deserve to be 1-0 down? Maybe. Hopefully Liverpool can do a little bit better than that in the actual game, because otherwise I won't be happy, and I don't think any of us will be happy. So here we go. Second half. Am I going to make any changes? Tell you what, I'm going to move Firmino out of the false 9 position and just into a number 9 position, because he needs to get forward more, he needs to be in better positions, and he needs to start scoring, and I need goals, and I will probably bring on Solanke, Origi, or both at some point. I could go to a 4-4-2 diamond, because as we know that is kind of Liverpool's plan B. It was at the end of last season, but I'm not very good at it on here, so I may bypass that idea. Do I need to do something drastic here? I am going to go ultra attacking, because that is probably how Liverpool will play most of this game anyway. I miss the good old days when we beat Watford. Oh, hello, 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 hello. This is what I mean. It's just boring, this game. Go on, Jordan. You've got a bit of space here. Ugh. Might not be happening for me today, I'm afraid, boys. It might not be happening. Okay, Trent. You demand. Mo, no, run. What are you doing? Coming. No, that's not Mo. That's Firmino. Why is he there? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What? No, 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 no. Oh, I'm just bad. I'm just bad at this game.
You stupid!
Oh my god, what was that? Minion. I mean, yeah, again, kind of my fault, but still, what on earth was that? Get forward. Why are they... This isn't a good start to the season with the FIFA predictors, is it? I'm not really selling the idea to any new subscribers out there who decided to join the channel for the new season. I am sorry to all of you who've been forced to watch this. I'll try and cut it down so it's not too miserable and sad. Right. Okay, that... I'm bringing on... What's it? Why is Salah centre forwards? Why? Right, okay. Bobby, you're off. Solanke is on. Gruitch is on for Emre Can. And Robertson, bit of fresh legs on the left. See, when they do the whole, like, taking a heavy touch to foot... Right, so going into this match, my own feelings about this game personally, I'm optimistic because I think, I said in yesterday's video, if you haven't seen that already, then do check it out. I've given 3 reasons why I think Liverpool will beat Watford, so I am fairly confident. A bad day at the office, I think, is the best way to pass this one off. Just not a good time. Solanke, get in the box. Get in the... This is what I mean about the game just not being good. Is that strikers do not make the runs that you need them to make on this game. I'm going all out attack. I at least want a goal. Just something to show for my efforts. This is what I don't like about playing on all-out attack as well, is the fact that you end up having to play Joel Matip running down the wings, which is not ideal at all. Why is Sadio Mane running away? Why is he doing that? Why do I have to play with Joel Matip on the wings? Why have you made the wrong pass? Is he offside? Probably. He's not? Oh, okay. Please. Oh. Again, I can only apologise to all of you at home. You've sat through this monstrosity of a game. Again, just sorry that you've had to deal with this. Is that it? Okay. So, if that happens in real life, I'll be sad, we'll all be sad. It'll be very disappointing, but I have a little bit more faith in Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp that we can turn in a slightly better result than that. Once again, sorry to all of you who've had to sit through this horror show. What can you do? Oh well, at the end of the day, FIFA 18's coming soon, and hopefully I'll be better than that. So that is all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, I didn't, but if you did, then give it a like. If you're new around here as well, then why not hit the subscribe button? I'll put that there. And check out some of the other videos out on the channel. Don't forget the pre-match video as well for this game. Those will be there. Apart from that, don't forget to follow at LFC Focus TV on Twitter as well, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now.